Okay, so there is a need to budget. So you've been overspending maybe a little bit too much. So you need to budget, get things in order, and whatever situation you're dealing with, you need to tread carefully. So watch how you're doing things and make sure you're working, considering everything very carefully before you make any big decisions. Then you've got requiring a new perspective and approach to a particular problem. So, whatever problems you're dealing with, tread very carefully and look at it from a different point of view, a different angle. And don't forget, you do need to budget. Now, in the past, you've got dealing with a lot of gossip and rumors, and maybe you've been having a lot of unrealistic expectations. So you need to ground yourself, and you need to do some research and really get down to whatever you know be realistic about what you're doing. In other words, don't have big ideas about things, and they turn out to be something that was not based in reality. So you're getting a leadership role coming in for you, and you might be relocating. So you might be getting a new job somewhere else, and it's a very attractive prospect because it is a promotion of some sort, new money as well. So at the moment you're deliberating it, you're thinking about it. So something new coming in, and it looks like it's going to be something that's very good because you got the horseshoe here, which is talking about luck coming in as well. So just watch your spending. That's very important. But it looks like maybe there's a new job offer coming in as well. So you've got the Empress card over here, and this is a card of abundance, about expectation. You want things to improve. You want money to come in. This is about feeling, working towards that abundance. It's a card ruled by Venus. So you want all the good things in life and you have expectations of it, because this is the card of expectation, or starting something new. You might have some new plans in place that you want, new ideas on how to actually get money. You've got that cow, the money cow over here. So you are working towards that. You are trying to bring in that abundance, and you are trying to open some doors. And it looks like there's no obstacles in your pathway. So you are making new plans on how, or coming up with new ideas on how you can get maybe a new job or getting new finances into your situation. The Empress usually is somebody that's very well off and very comfortable. So you might well be heading, or you're trying to head towards that kind of energy where you're comfortable, relaxed, have a good home. Maybe you want to buy a new home. This could also be a kind of, maybe you want to leave work and have a baby, or maybe you want to raise a family. So this could well be the case. So you're in that kind of decision right now about what to do, maybe in a little bit of a dilemma about how to go about maybe bringing in new abundance into your life. Or you might be, like I said, maybe you want to have a baby, or you may be a parent who is looking after children. So you're thinking about your children's future as well. So that is having an impact on your finances as well, and how you proceed from here. So, being that mother figure and worrying about how they're going to, go to university, or how you're going to look after them. And that is how you're spurring yourself on to generate new ideas about how you can make more money. So you've got the Knight of Pentacles over here, and this is you working really, really hard to get that money in. And this is being very focused on your finances as well, and trying to save as much as possible. So the Knight of Pentacles, hardworking, very practical, somebody who has good ideas, and is very meticulous as well. And this is how you're coming across to the world. And this is what's going on with you. This is how you're working at the moment. But you yourself are feeling, you're feeling very tired. You've been working really hard. You also feel very isolated, very unsupported, and you may be feeling very pressurized by people around you. There's a lot of demands. Maybe the people that you're working with are not really nice. They could be, a lot of bullies making a lot of demands on you, and not really taking your feelings into consideration, or people who don't understand you, really. It seems to be that you're working with, because you've got swords here, and it's swords are very cold-hearted. They want the job done. there's a lot of wolves as well, so they're pressurizing you and not really concerned about how you get it done. It's just like, you're being isolated, or you're not being supported, and nobody's really listening to what you've got to say. They're just demanding the work get done, and they're not supporting you in that particular arena. So, you're not feeling very happy in this particular situation. It's wearing you down. It's taking its toll on your health as well. You might be having some stress-related illnesses as well. And maybe this card is also counseling about a need, wanting to take a vacation, wanting to get a rest, especially, with this Knight of Pentacles. He's a very hard-working knight. He's a farmer. So, it's like, doing it day in and day out. It's a very mundane thing that you're doing, and you're not getting any downtime. You're getting a lot of pressure from people, so this must be having some kind of psychological effect, and it's definitely causing some stress and anxiety as well. So in the past year, you've got the Eight of Wands, so things been moving very quickly. You've been communicating with a lot of people. You might have been doing some traveling as well, but there's been whatever you're working in involves a lot of communication, collaboration, having to work very quickly, get things done very quickly, send out messages, meet a lot of people. So it's a lot of energy that is being put out there, and you're having to deal with this. Maybe things change very quickly. It's not one of those relaxed jobs that you can just sit back and put your feet up. It's something that you have to be on your toes all the time and be alert all the time. And it looks like you've been very, very busy in this last year. And you've been launching something new. So this is the Three of Wands, and this is about international launching. This is about launching something out into the world. So whatever you're doing, you started off with a lot of communication, and now this project is being launched out. So maybe you've been very, very busy, and now in the last 3 months, maybe things have come to a head. Maybe this is the reason why there's so much of pressure and everybody is hounding you to get things done quickly, because this new project has now gone out. And so you're under lots of deadlines and a lot of stress. So, whatever you did was a successful launch, but now you're under all these deadlines and stress, and it's taking its toll on you. And you're still continuing working that hard, working very, very hard, and very focused on that work, and also sending out a lot of messages and communication. So you're involved with a lot of people. There's a lot of energy of dealing with a lot of people. Now it looks like you've got the Chariot card over here, and it seems like you want to just move on. Maybe you want to make a home move, or just relocate. You're definitely taking charge or control of that situation. So maybe you're the one that's heading the project, and you're hoping for it to be a success. With the Chariot, there's an achievement, there's a goal, and a determination behind this card. So you're very focused on your work, and you are determined to make things happen. So going to the future, you've got the Two of Wands. So this is still, there are two projects that you're dealing with at the moment. You're tied to both of them. You're communicating a lot. It's prioritizing and trying to find that balance. But it seems like, both of them are important, and both of them are demanding your attention. And this is probably where the stress is coming from. And, all this communication that you have to do. This man's wearing hats, so you're doing a lot of intellectual work as well. It's bringing in abundance, but it's taking it's taking a lot from you. So you are having to do a lot of planning, using a lot of strategy as well in that situation that you're dealing with. And you're very stressed out. I did say that, with this Four of Swords, it's about stress and deadlines and people hounding you to do things, and you've got the Nine of Swords over here, and this is the energy around you. So you are very, very stressed out, and you're always expecting the worst case scenario. So you have a lot of fear and a lot of anxiety. Maybe you're not sleeping well at night, having to get things done, deadlines to meet. You have to do extra research. You've got a lot of candles over there. So, working late hours as well. So, and, it's to do with communication, ideas. It's something that might be very scientific as well with the Swords card. It might be something that's got to do with the law, or like I said, got to do with science, but something that, requires a lot of intellectual work, and you have to be paying attention to a lot of details. So all this has taken its toll on you, and it's giving you a lot of anxiety. But around you, people see that you're handling the situation pretty well, because you've got the Six of Swords over here, and this is like getting a lot of recognition. People have a lot of respect for you, and whatever you say is very important to them. So they have a lot of regard for you, and this is because even though you are bogged down by all the details of whatever you're doing, people see that you're handling it pretty well and that you make a pretty good leader. So they are in awe of you, and you're getting all that recognition coming in. So there's a lot of admiration coming in from the people around you. Now, you want everything to be success. You've got the Star card over here. You're hoping that some kind of divine guidance comes in for you, and you're hoping whatever you do turns out to be very successful. So this is a very positive card, but this is in your hopes and fears. You're trying to get rid of any kind of negative emotions as well, and trying to bring in that positivity as well with the Star card. And you want international success as well and recognition with the Star card. Now, the people that you're working with this Five of Wands, it looks like the team that you're working with don't really get along too well. There might be a lot of internal bickering, and you having to control that. Maybe they don't like to listen to other people's opinions, and they're not. Everybody has got their own opinion, and nobody wants to listen to anybody else. And that's causing a little bit of chaos. Even though you are taking leadership, it seems like maybe you need to get in there and be a bit more assertive, because this chap is standing, everybody's blindfold and they're fighting above a hornet's nest over here. This chap is not blindfold, and he can see what's going to happen if one of them hits this hornet's nest with the stick. They all get stung. So the whole point is that, instead of standing in the sidelines, you may need to get into the middle of it and tell people what to do. So you might need to be the one that takes control in that situation. And you're very confused about what to do. So you've got a lot of options available to you. So, you've got you're making a lot of decisions on a daily basis. And this is causing, this might be causing a lot of chaos or confusion in your life, and, having to make a choice. So, you are in charge and you are making daily decisions. So, you do have to do a lot of research, because there's a lot of confusion going on, trying to choose which option is the best. You can see there's a little bit of mist. So that's talking about being confused about what to do next. So you're in that kind of situation. So you're dealing with a team that's not really interested in listening to you, and you're having to make a lot of big decisions that's causing a lot of confusion for you. So you've got the Six of Pentacles over here. So there is a need for you to maybe ask for some help. Although this is like a card about giving and receiving, financial help, this might be that you need to actually go on to somebody and ask for assistance. So you might need to have an assistant with you, or you might need to delegate responsibilities, so that you are not the one that is taking all the responsibilities and taking all the burdens. And, then you'll be able to get control back off your team, or you'll be able to make better decisions, if you're able to hand out responsibilities. So a need for you to stand up, take control, and maybe delegate some of your responsibilities to other people. Now, if this is the case of that you need, any kind of financial assistance, it looks like that's going to be coming in. With this card of Six of Pentacles, it's receiving money. So you will, receive something. So this could be even receiving a promotion, for doing all this work. But because it's preceded by this Five of Wands and the Seven of Cups, there's a lot of confusion in both these cards. It looks like, you're going to have to ask somebody for some kind of help or assistance in order to get these problems sorted out. And you're going to have to delegate. You seem to be carrying a lot of responsibilities, and it's taking its toll on your health as well. And in order for you to feel, to get that support that you actually need, it looks like you're going to have to ask for it, because it doesn't seem like people realize. They just see that you can control the situation, and you're handling it pretty well, and they don't realize that, these responsibilities are having its effect on you. So please ask for some help if you need it. And don't sit there and allow it to get the better of you. So the first card is harvest. So that means that whatever you're working on is going to be very abundant, and you're going to have money coming in with this job. And you have to believe that everything is going to happen. So you have to start being positive. So stop being stressed out about it. Start thinking positively. And the last card is achievement. So you will achieve everything that you wanted to achieve. It seems like it's going to all be a positive outcome for you, but you have to believe that it's going to happen, and don't be negative, because when you get negative, then you feel anxiety or stress or worry, and that in itself is detrimental for you or your health or even that project that you've been working on. So this is the Fairy Tarot. That's the Oracle read. And the first one is the Eight of Summer, which says a desire for more meaningful life, realizing that it's time to move on and choosing to make major life changes. So this is like choosing a different pathway to follow. So maybe doing something in a different way, moving away from all this confusion, and maybe moving away from all this dissent that is going on. Maybe the new pathway is to actually ask for help, delegate, do it differently, ask for some assistance, and then you'll be able to free up some time and be able to relax and enjoy whatever you're doing. Then you've got the Queen of Summer, which says listen to your heart, intuitive insights that you can trust, taking care of others perhaps too much. So you need to look after yourself as well. And by delegating or getting somebody to help you, you are lightening your load. And in that way, you are lightening your stress, and you're making achievement of that particular goal more attainable. So you'll be able to attain your goals easily and your harvest easily if you're able to take the stress off and start enjoying all the fruits of your labor. And the last card is the Six of Winter, which is positive changes are on their way, a welcome relief from troubled times, traveling or relocating. So, maybe you've been thinking of running away from this job with this Chariot card, and here again with the Six of Winter, moving away from the situation because it might be getting a bit overwhelming for you. But maybe if you just ask for help, you'll be able to sort it out. You'll be able to move away from that difficulties, and you'll be able to enjoy the job, because it doesn't seem like it is a bad job, because you're getting a lot of recognition for it. A lot of money looks like it's going to be coming in with this particular job. So dumping it and running might not be the best solution right now. You need to think up a way of bringing in more help and sorting things out. Have a plan, be more strategic in what you do, and have more people that will be able to handle all the difficulties or all the responsibilities. It's not nice that it's on one person's shoulders. It's nice that it would be better if more people were involved in helping you, and you have more success like that. But it looks like you are going to be able to achieve a lot of things if you're not so stressed out.